What's going on, you guys? It is Derek from mancaveretreat.com. Today I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of people kind of overlook. Um, and that thing is we have a conversation. There's always a conversation that leads up to building either a man cave or a she shed. Unless you're living alone, then there is no conversation. But if you are living with somebody, there's a conversation that needs to be had. And if we don't have that conversation and we don't pay attention to it, we may never get the opportunity to build a man cave or a she shed. So by the end of this video, you should have a pretty good idea of how you're going to kind of tackle that conversation. I'll give you examples, kind of a step-by-step thing we want to follow. If you like this type of content, it'd be awesome if you could sub, like, comment. I'm always looking in the comments, so if you have a question or something you want to see, let me know and I'll get that done for you. So to start off, before we even have the conversation, we really want to set our expectations. We need to be realistic about this whole thing. When we go into this conversation, I mean, we're not magicians. We can't wave the magic wand and magically just get them to say yes. You can have a man cave or a she shed. We can only control. This is a big thing. We can only control the words we are saying. We can't control how they're going to hear them. We can't control what they're going to say back. We can only control the words we say. So by watching this video, step one, you're controlling the words you can say, which is awesome. The next thing, we're probably not going to get an answer right away. That's just the nature of how this stuff goes. We're going to have this conversation, get them talking, but don't expect a yes right away. They need some time to think about it. It's their space too, and they're kind of giving something up too. So don't press them for an answer right away. Give them their space and they'll think about it. Okay, so now that we kind of have our expectations set, how do we start this conversation? The starting process is really important because that kind of sets the tone for everything else. So very important. You're going to notice me saying this throughout the whole thing. I statements, I statements, I statements. We can only talk from how we're feeling, how we are interpreting things. No saying yous, anything like that. We can only I statements. So it's like I am, I want, I feel, things like that. So a good way to start this conversation is, hey, I've been thinking, I really think I want to try to build a man cave. We have that spare bedroom that we're not really using. I've been doing some digging and I'd really like to, I think I can do it. I think it would be a fun project. So you start the conversation like that, nice and easy, not backing them into a corner, just saying what you want. And the next step we need to take is kind of make our intentions clear. What exactly are we trying to get out of this? And that's going to be different for everybody. So I want you to take some time to think about what you're looking to get out of it. Are you looking to have a space you can call your own? Are you looking to have a space you can go to and relax? A space to entertain? It's completely up to you. So yeah, I want you to be honest with yourself. What are you looking to get out of it? A chance to DIY something? And you're going to go and you're going to tell them that. So that would look something like, so you have that first part of the conversation. The next part of the conversation comes around, I'm really excited. I really want a space for myself, a place that I can kind of relax. I also have been looking into DIY projects and it's something I really want to try and I think it'd be fun. So that's that. So in this, it is really important to be honest. Be honest, be honest, be honest, be honest. We're not trying to pull any shady stuff. We're not trying to lie. Nothing like that. Honesty is going to be best key. Because if they get just the slightest sense that you're lying, you're going to be shut down. There's no way. So we've honestly told them what we want to get out of it. The next thing we need to do is kind of address their concerns. And this is going to be different for each one of our situations. Some of the common ones are the budget concerns, how much is going to cost. The other concern is it going to take away from the relationship? Are you just going to kind of hole yourself up in your she shed or man cave? So you want to address that. And like I said, this is going to be different for everyone. You're going to know your partner better than anyone. So you're going to kind of know what they're thinking. But it's a good idea to kind of go into this with a good idea of a budget, what you can expect, what you're probably expecting to pay. So this part of the conversation would kind of look like, hey, I've been thinking about this. I looked into the budget. I use this Man Cave Retreats budget tool. This is what I think it's going to cost. And I want this to be kind of something we can both use. This is something I want a chance to relax, but I want you to feel like it's yours too. My intention isn't to draw away from the relationship. My intention isn't to isolate in my man cave or whatever, or my she shed. So then you can just leave it at that. By naming what they could be worried about, you're starting that conversation, and that's the important part. You don't have to hit the nail on the head. You just start that conversation, because this is going to be a conversation. We're just kind of starting it. So we've done that, and now the next one I think is the most important step. So I hope if you've gotten to this part in the video, kudos, that's awesome. The most important step is to invite your partner to be a part of what you're doing. If you can get their buy-in, it's going to be much better. It'll be a lot easier, and they'll be just as excited as you are. So for my example, I'm awful with designing things. If you follow some of the stuff I've written, I go into detail with it because I need to teach myself those types of things. It doesn't come natural to me. So for my partner, what I would say, and what I have said, is, I'm looking to build this man cave, blah, blah, blah. I want you to be a part of it. You are really good at designing things. I don't have an eye for design, so I could really use your help, and get I want your input on it, because you're going to be seeing it too. And as soon as you say something like that, they know you're serious. They know you're taking it seriously. They know they're welcome to be a part of it too. And it's a lot more likely that they say yes. So if you're able to follow these steps, kind of make your intentions known, or, set your expectations, start the conversation in open dialogue, make your intentions known, address what they could be worried about, and then invite them to be a part of it, you're going to have pretty good success. So if you've used something like this, or you had this conversation, I want to hear in the comments, how did that go? What was it like? So again, my name has been Derek from mancaveretreat.com. If you really like this, I would so much appreciate it if you would subscribe down below. You can also check in the description for the original link to this article on my website, mancaveretreat.com. Until next time.